morning, this is Jenny Pokepner from Juvenile Law Center. This is a Youth Matters Philly Resource Spotlight. Youth Matters Philly is a web-based app that has resources, over 300 resources for young people in Philadelphia. We're targeting young people who are age 16 to 23, and it contains resources like food banks, shelters, housing, and employment programs, and much more. Today we're going to be spotlighting a program at JEVS, the IT Pre-Apprenticeship program. And one of the reasons we're spotlighting this program today is because a new class is starting in January, and we wanted to let our audience know about this great opportunity. So today I'm lucky to have Anthony.domingues from JEVS here to talk about the program. So Anthony, before we talk about the IT Apprenticeship program, can you tell us a little bit about JEVS and your role as a youth support coordinator?
Yeah, well first, thanks for having me. Yeah, JEVS is a nonprofit human services organization based out of Philadelphia. The main crux of JEVS is we work with folks in the community who are facing certain socioeconomic barriers like unemployment or underemployment. And we help to connect them to employment, get them trained up, and give them those tools. Now, over time, JEVS has expanded its services, but today that continues to be a main focus. What I do at JEVS as a youth supports coordinator, specifically for the IT Pre-Apprenticeship program, is, well, I do a lot of things. I've been described a little bit as a Swiss Army knife, but my main focus is working with young people and being that coach and that mentor. And if our young participants are facing any kind of barriers, I work with them to hopefully overcome those barriers and meet their goals.
Awesome. So if they're part of the program, they're going to get their instructors,
Yep.
but they're also going to get you to help them with kind of troubleshooting any barriers and providing a little more support.
Yep.
That's great. So tell us a little bit about the IT Pre-Apprenticeship program. I think we're now familiar with IT as information and technology. We all use it, we all need it, and can't exist when it doesn't work. So
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about the program.
Yeah, so the IT Pre-Apprenticeship program is that starting point for young folks who may not quite have the knowledge or the skills yet in the trade, right? But who have an interest in information technology or computers in general, right? So what this program does is it gives them that entry-level knowledge, and it's a generalist program, so you're learning a little bit of everything. You learn network systems like Cisco, you learn hardware repair, software, antivirus protection, and more.
Excellent. Okay. So what kinds of training will young people get, and what kinds of credentials will they leave the program with?
Yeah, good question. So there is the CompTIA A+ test that we do pay for the students to take. It's an industry recognized test and credential. So it's what those employers are going to be looking for. Now, we pay for it, like I said, and students have a year to pass the test from the time they begin the program.
Okay. So you mentioned they start with the training and then they'll take this test. Tell us a little bit about how long the program is and what other things other than just the training and learning that they do.
Yeah, so the program is 5 months long total. The first 3 months you're getting that hands-on experience, literally taking computers apart, working on mobile devices, and then also working on software and network systems. That's where the learning happens, right? Now, the last 2 months of the program is a paid internship where you work about 20 hours a week. It's kind of a job.
All right, that's awesome. And then in terms of who is eligible for the program, tell us a little bit about eligibility. Who should we be referring?
Yeah, so eligible youth would be those who are 18 to 24 years of age. They need a high school diploma, GED, or an equivalent. But however, if you're close to getting your GED, like you have 3 out of the 4 tests completed, I'll work with you. So still refer those people, I'll work with them, and they can begin the program as long as they finish their GED while they're in the program.
Okay. And so young people who might have a juvenile record or still on probation, can we refer them as long as they're eligible?
Yes, you can.
Yep. Okay, awesome. So just the age, the criteria 18 to 24, and then high school diploma or GED.
Yep.
Excellent. And then tell us a little bit about some of the supports you provide in terms of, is there help with transportation to get to and from?
Yes, we provide a trans pass for our students.
Okay. What about other kind of financial incentives or perks throughout the program?
So yeah, so we have financial incentives when students hit certain benchmarks. So student maintains good attendance, there's a financial incentive there. Students pass certain tests, and even when they complete the program, each step of the way they're getting financial incentives for completing those benchmarks. Also, like I said, those last 2 months, they get a paid internship where they're making an hourly wage.
Okay, excellent. And what kinds of jobs are students getting after they complete the programs? What are some examples?
Yeah, you're looking at those entry-level positions in the IT field. So working with help desk, possibly working at an entry-level position in an IT department. Now, on the hardware end, you can also get into hardware repair. So that's fixing computers, fixing mobile devices, and things like that.
Okay, excellent. And is there help with job placement?
Yes, there is. We have a partnership with CareerLink, and we also have an apprenticeship specialist who we have on staff, who his job is to create these partnerships with companies around the city and connect eligible and driven candidates from our program to these apprenticeships.
Excellent. And when does the program start? When's the next class?
January 28th, 2019.
Excellent. So that's one of the reasons we wanted to do this today, is get people ready so they can make referrals. We know it's busy now with the holidays, but you guys have made the referral process pretty easy, but we want people to do it now.
Yeah, the sooner the better. Get the ball rolling.
Yep. And so underneath the video, you guys who are watching will have links to the application or the starting form, as well as Anthony's contact information, email, and phone number to call. And so will you be available to answer questions if people have about the program or eligibility?
Definitely. That's part of my job. Give me a call. If I don't answer, leave a message. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And it's a pretty easy process. It's as easy as a phone call or an email. You do that, I'm going to get back to you, and I'm going to walk you through every step of the process.
Okay, awesome. And you'll take calls from young people, but also from social workers, mentors, friends who might be walking with the youth through the program or helping with the process?
Of course.
Okay,
yeah.
Excellent. Any final tips about just referrals or the program? It's such an exciting program, a field that is only growing, but any tips about referrals or the program?
No, all I'll say is that this is a very special opportunity. Like you said, it is a growing industry. It really is the future. And if you have that young person who has the drive and who wants to do this, give us a call. We'll get the ball rolling.
Yeah. All right, great. Thanks so much, Anthony. We're so excited about the program, and thanks for JEVS for creating so many good young programs for young people who hopefully are using our app. But for our audience, we really do encourage you to take a look at the program. Call Anthony. We know it is a busy time, but this is a really excellent opportunity. A lot of young people are looking for things to do, both in terms of training, employment, and starting in January is a great way to kick off 2019. Feel free to contact Anthony. Also contact us with any other questions. We will be back in the new year with another resource spotlight, and we hope everyone has a happy holiday and happy new year. Thanks very much.